Greetings, greetings, dear hearts. How are you? It's MS.D here. Happy warm-up Sunday. Oh, I'm in the cat craft room ready to go. Got a lot of things floating through my mind I want to do. Turn the camera on so you can come along for this journey. The title of the day's live is Dolls and More. I've been playing around making dolls and want to continue that. I'm just mixing up a little color, skin tone, as I've got a doll almost created. I'm playing. This is a test doll form. I'm just making this one just so I can try this dress on. I got a cute little dress I want to make. Was inspired by this photo that I'm going to put in my journal. I love this dress. Love this sister in this dress, and I'm going to put it in my Bible journal. She look like she ready for Sunday. She look very churchified, ready to go to church. And when I saw it, it inspired me, and started wanting to make a dress. Then I wanted to make a plain dress because I'm not a fancy dresser myself. I dress very casual, stay comfortable. And so one of my favorite materials is blue jean. And so I just wanted to make a blue jean dress, and then I kind of was playing with making the dress. Then I started folding materials. I got a couple things I want to show you. I started folding origami, just playing around with trying to design a dress or something. And before I got to where I was comfortable, ended up folding men's shirts. And I started playing with a little pattern paper, and oh, I was down a rabbit hole you won't believe. And then I started playing around, looking at dresses and dolls and stuff like that. And I got to this dress that from the dresses we had folded a few weeks back. I said it would go good with the shirts. Then I created a blue jean flat paper doll dress, and I would just want to play with that. So I ended up trying to make something to put on the dress on, and ended up just carving out this simple little doll just for the dress, really. And that's got us right about here today. She looking a little gold. Let's give her a little more brown. Darken you up a little. So I'm going to show you the shirts I made. Maybe fold one. And then I'm going to work on this dress. Maybe glue her into the journal. And get really warmed up. It's a rough looking doll, but you know, it's okay, it's okay. Let's give her a little hair that might help her. Oopsie. Just warming up. Give you guys a little chance to get here. her head, I think I want to make a little bit fuller so I can give her more hair. That top kind of flattens out. It's not feeling like I want it to feel, so I'm going to play in the design. Okay. Ooh, don't want to stick my brush in my coffee. Come on in the room. Just waiting for you, dear hearts. Where you at? Where you at? While I'm waiting, I'm just playing. See if I can make her head a little bit bigger. Use this piece. Don't want it too big. Kind of want it to match the doll. So I think that's about as much bigger at the top. I might have to repaint the hair and stuff and get it to feel right. I'm just going to glue this onto the back and get her a little rounder head. Build in my paper doll. Rough paper doll. Not gonna call her Barbie for sure. She's really just built to play with, trying on clothes I want to make. For the images that go in my journals. Okay. Paint's a little wet. Should give it a little minute here. Yeah, because I'm getting it on her. Let me just cut that a little bit and let it sit, and then I'll paint her up a little bit more. Just cut around there so that's ready. Doing the most already, messing up the paint job. A D special. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit before I try to do too much more. Shaping it up. Add a little bit more color. Hello, Thalicia, how are you? Oh, we're having playtime today. Playing with paper dolls. Making paper dolls. Just so I can make this dress. I'm inspired to make. Inspired from this photo. But I'm not making a fancy dress. I've been, earlier I was just saying, I've been all around my creative mode off of that inspiration. And so I'm going to actually make a little blue jean dress for this doll. But I'm going to play with showing you guys some paper folding that goes along with the dresses that we paper folded a few weeks ago. I'm going to fold a men's shirt that I found while playing with the idea of doing this dress I'm going to do for this doll. Actually enjoyed it. It's pretty cool, and I think it'll be great for people's journals. Okay, we're going to let her dry before we do anything else to her. Oh, wow. Did you love it? Did your envelopes come out nice? Nice to hear that. What you cooking? Yeah, I made a couple more envelopes last week myself. I got to see Nia's. She sent me a picture of her envelope. It was so adorable. I might have to create a community space so we can start sharing some of the stuff people have. Dear Heart Cheryl shared her journal pages. And Nia shared her envelopes. So everybody's getting creative out there. The sun is shining here in Seattle, Washington, so I don't see people stepping in quite yet. They must be outside enjoying that sun. Ooh, a roast fettuccine green bean. Oh! You must be cooking for your husband, girl. That sounds good. Sounds real good. Let's see if I can see where I laid that shirt. So here's the shirt that I ended up folding. Let's cover this up so you can see. Trying to cover up the glare. Paper folded shirt, man shirt. For Father's Day, I was watching Mindless Crafting with Tracy and Bill. And Tracy was making shirts, and Bill was making shirts with her. And she was making them for Father's Day. It was so nice. I love their channel. Bill and Tracy on Mindless Crafting. Hey, Miss Cheryl, how are you? So Tracy was making those shirts, and that inspired me, and I got to making shirts, and I think that's how I ended up getting to wanting to make the dress like that doll, for the doll. I'm trying to see if I can find a couple more of those shirts I made. But I'm going to fold one real quick because they're real easy, and I think you guys will like it. Tracy on Mindless Crafting ended up putting ties on her shirt. And so I made a little tie. I made a little clip on. Oh, really? I love them. They're so funny. Oh, I love them. I just started watching them a few months ago. But Bill cracks me up. He just makes me laugh, and she's such a great artist, color. I just enjoy them, thoroughly enjoy them. So that's with the tie on. You know, I had to blacken it up and put a cowrie shell in there because that's my style. Oh, I made a few of those. Where'd the rest of them go? I did some moving from my bedroom where I was crafting to down here. And I'm just trying to see if the shirts made it through the move. This is the dress that inspired the paper doll. So I guess I left the rest of the shirts upstairs. Oh, Anyway, we're going to fold one. I'm going to fold one with you so you can see how easy that is. Alicia, since you watch Tracy, you already know how. So this may be a little boring for you, but I just wanted to share, and then I'm going to go ahead and make my dress. They are sweethearts. Yes, they are. Yes, Alicia is cooking great. So this pattern, this paper is actually a dress you probably seen me wearing here on the channel. I just took my dress one day and photocopied it. And that's how I was able to get this paper for this shirt. I actually love it. Okay, so let me show you real quick what that folding looks like. You remember these little dresses we made? So the blue jean dress I'm going to make for this doll is going to be similar to that. Can't wait. Get there in a minute. Get there in a minute. Let me show you how to fold these shirts. So I've already have changed up their pattern. I'm doing a different size, so I'll be fiddling with mine a little bit. I'm going to try to make one on this graph paper so it'll fit in a journal that I'm making. Thank you. So what I'm doing is taking the graph paper, and the folding is real easy to make these shirts. The only part that may take a little fiddling around with is the collar. Okay, so you just fold the paper in half. I'm not going to worry about those edges because that gets folded in. And I may want to. I was laughing. Bill folded one of the shirts and it didn't come out quite right. And it was right around that area where I said I wasn't going to trim that off. So let me go ahead and do that right now before I be struggling like Bill was. So I'm just going to trim this to even. I love these little shirts. I've been playing around making different styles of them. I can't believe the rest of them didn't make it down here with me. I was going to show out. Oh, well, that's what happens. So you fold the paper in half. So I probably need to refold that since I cut it. Just fold it in half. Lining your edges up. Don't see my bone folder. So when you don't see your bone folder, you can use your scissor handle. And get that nice and creased. Then you open it up and you fold. If you're using pattern paper, you want to be careful. But since this is gridded on both sides, it doesn't matter. I can just go right ahead and fold it. Fold in to the center line. Do the same thing on the other side. Try to remember all the steps. I just seen this and started making them. They inspire me a lot over there on that channel. Yeah, I photocopied one of my dresses. Because, you know, it had the African print in it, and you don't find a whole lot of African print paper. I'm thinking of do a digi kit and get some papers for us to be able to make some of our dolls and stuff. Papers look like us. A little bit. Something I've been thinking about and playing with, because I generally paint people that are black. They look like me. Okay, and so then you want to take the top and fold it out, kind of sort of like you do an airplane. What we're doing is making the arms of the shirt. So you have this big V in here, and I kind of flip mine over so I can see how wide the arms are, and I make sure I get my fold as big as I want it to have the arms come out. You really want to keep the top even. You know, I'm MacGyver, so I'm always playing with things. I'm not the daintiest crafter you're gonna meet. Okay, so then you just want to make sure those are nice and tight folds. So that's the top of your shirt. Then you flip it over, real simple, and then you just fold up the bottom for your collar. I have been cutting mine down because I didn't want my shirts too big, because I want to put them in my journal. Let's see how big this one turns out. So I just folded that up a little bit on the bottom, on the back side. Then I'm going to flip it over. Let's see how big this is going to be if I'm going to cut it. And I'm going to leave it this size just to keep it simple for you all. So then I flipped it over, and now I'm just going to fold the collar. I'm going to make the collar. And that's making a V shape towards the center. This is what holds everything together in here, so you want to kind of make sure you line these two things up. And you do the same thing on the other side. And I find pinching in the side is up at the top, and getting this angle makes everything easier. So I'll do that. Try to keep it smooth in there. The creases are the big thing. I want to make sure I did that on this side too. Looks pretty good. And then you just flip it back over. And I did that backwards, look like. So all that pretty folding needs to be on the other side. So I'm just going to flip it over. The folded collar piece. Flip it over to this side. How did I do that backwards? It's the first time I did that. So I'm going to refold that. This is the collar. It flips up. Oh, I see it. Flips up and over the top. That might have confused you with me doing that. I'll show you after I get it in here. That fold. If I got that collar right. And I'm just line that up. What holds it down is getting it the flip part that you flip the bottom up underneath the collar right here. I hope you're seeing that. Did I have you close enough? There we go. I like that. And there we have our shirt. I like it on a graph paper. My collar is doing a little bit right here. That fold is so important that you get it smooth. And then you can dress your shirt up. Making sure I get everything lined up in there. Sorry that it's right here that looks a little off. Want to line that up with the fold. So that part that I said was confusing was you flip it up so that the collar part is on the top. The front of your shirt is on the top, and the fold that was down here. I was folding it down here to make the collar. You just flip it around, and then you fold your shirt part up into the collar. There we go. There we have it. Oh, that's so cute. Love that. That is a cute. The graph paper looks good. And then you get to just embellish it because I want to make my doll. He's going to get a quick embellish. I just look for maybe a pocket. Put a pocket on him. Tracy was great at all the designs she did on hers. I'm trying to see what's laying around. It's a good way to use scraps that you have. So I'm looking to see what kind of scraps do I have laying around that we could play with. I like that, but solid. Probably solid would be good. Oh, I have some blue paper right here. Let's give a... I'm going to make a front panel where the buttons would go, or where you would put your tie. So I'm just taking a piece of paper and I'm just going to cut. I folded it in half and I'm just going to cut a straight line. Or as straight as I can on cutting without going to the big chomper. I like that. I can see me making a beige color shirt and use that. And then I'm just going to glue this down right here. We don't need this much, so I can cut it right there. Quick and easy these are. So much fun, and they decorate pages nice. Let's glue that on. You could definitely ink these up if you want, because it's not the main thing I'm going to do. I'm doing this really quickly. I'm ready to play with my paper doll over there. There's a net in here. I like that. And I can either put a tie on it or buttons. I think I'm going to put buttons on that one. And what you can do with these is the inside, you can place a card, like she was making these for Father's Day. So I'm just going to take another piece of this paper and make a card. My father is gone. He's with Jesus. But I always think of him around Father's Day. He would have loved this shirt. This shirt he would have loved. And then you stick your card right in the top here. Isn't this darling? I love it. And so I'm going to trim that so it doesn't hang over. But I guess you could make a scarf and then it could be the pull for the tag. So you can get your card out. So many little things. Once you start making these, you'll just get carried away. So I want to put some buttons on there. Let's get a little pocket going. I was that girl that played with paper dolls. So I just cut a little U shape. I'm going to fold this pocket down, the top of it down. And I'm making a pocket for the shirt. So much fun. These are so much fun. And then you just add it to your paper. Your pages of your journal. You could put them on the top. If you were making a journal for a man, you could use this for decoration. On the bottom of the pages. I think I'm going to leave my pocket where it can open, so I'm not going to glue the whole thing. I'm going to glue around the edges. My Fabrifix is trying to act like it's gone. Amazon better hurry up and deliver. I ordered. They say it shipped. How you doing, Cheryl? How's the family? Are you home yet? Hope this is the right side for a man's pocket. Oh, this is starting to look cute. Wonder where dear heart Michael is. We want to wish him a happy Father's Day. And I have some buttons. Let's put some buttons on him. On this shirt. Let me see if I have some laying around handy and quick. Oh, thinking about my dad. The key to my heart. Now I'm playing. Now I'm playing, you guys. Let me find some buttons real quick. Because we can make a little necklace. And give the key to the heart. Where's my button bottle? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Well, I have seemed to move that. Okay. Hey, Livy, how are you? I'm just going to see what we could put on here for buttons. I might have to make buttons. I misplaced my button jar. What's going on in this crapper? Ooh, bless me. Bless me. All right, that means I'll just make some real quick. A darker blue. A quick way to make buttons if you don't have any is just to use a paper punch and punch some out. I hope these aren't too big, but I'm going to give this a whirl. Punch out a few buttons. And I'm going to double them up. So I'm going to punch out 6 and double them up so we get a little dimension. Okay. Now this is itty bitty. These are a good size. I like that key. I think I'm going to make a necklace for mine. Make this for my father. Give him the key to my heart. He used to call me Princess, so him and I always had a special something. Thank you. I'm so glad you stopped by. I have been lurking at you guys' channels, so sometimes I pop in and don't say anything. Some of your channels, I can't even leave a comment. There's no place to leave a comment, so I can't even let you know I've been there. But I do step in. I appreciate you ladies. Okay, these are the tiniest buttons in the world, right? Okay, I'm feeling this shirt. There's a lot of light on that, so I'm not sure if you can see the graph paper look, but it's nice. I do like the one with the tie with the cowrie shell. We're going to have to talk Cheryl into getting a channel. The more of us, the better. Okay. Did I lose the other two? Punch them out real fast. I'm going to put a couple little marks so it really looks like a button on there. Oh, if they stayed in, I see them now. Decorating these are so cool and fun. You see how fast I went down the rabbit hole, right? I think dear heart Nia, when she sees this video, she'll love these. Yes, Cheryl, I did. I hope you got my note. I did see your journal. Nice job. Proud of you. Got the bug now. That's a good sounding dinner. Fettuccine and roast? That's eating. That's eating. Okay. I think it needs 4 buttons. I do like odd numbers best though, so I better make 5. Law of crafting is do odd numbers. The brain computes better. Oh, yes, Cheryl. Nice job. Yes, Felicia showing out. Fettuccine and roast. Man, I might need to be a dad over that way. And I'm going to put 2 more because I'm going for 5. If I can squeeze 2 more out of this little tag. Ooh, that might be a piece of one. It was. Okay. To put the little chipped one on the bottom. We'll never know. Now these are too little for me to want to. You probably could, but I don't want to try to ink them. So what I'm going to do is use my marker and make the buttonholes and call that enough dimension. Pretty proud of lining those up pretty easy, pretty nice. And I'll give it a couple little Buttonholes. Pretty cute, pretty cute. I think I will do a little inking around the outside of the shirt and ink it in blue. We'll make it pop. Let's see. That black one I like. It has, I'm going to make a big one for my big journal with it. That paper. I like this size, like to put the card in and all that, and the little ones for the bottom of your pages. Yeah, that blue's making it pop. Ink the edges all around. This one looks like a double inking would be nice. I like to sometimes ink one color and then come around with the blue, black. And this one looks like that'll be the ticket. This is fun, Cheryl. You'll like this one. Do you think you got that fold? Tracy over at Mindless Crafting, her and her husband, just recently uploaded one of their midnight crafting, and she made tons of these shirts, and even Bill made some. And so if you didn't feel like, because this wasn't a tutorial, I just was excited about it. I want to show you guys. You can watch her video. They did a great job, and she decorated those shirts. Oh, she so inspired me. That's Tracy over at Mindless Crafting. Fun family. Bill is real funny. He keeps you laughing. There we go. I like that one, but I really kind of like that idea. That's a big key. If I got a small key here, I'm going to put this key on it, then I'm going to make that dress for my doll and stop. If I can find a small key. Otherwise, I'm going to do that off camera because I think that'll be so cute. Where are those keys? Need a teeny one, teeny one. That one is really big. I don't want it that big if I don't have to. Here we go. Okay. So I can find a smaller one. Okay, that size might work. Oh, this one feels good. This one feels, is bigger though. It feels good though. All right. Miss D's down a rabbit hole. She's down a rabbit hole. It's my thing that I do though. It's over embellish or embellish, get down a rabbit hole. Okay, I guess we're going to use that little one. Make a quick chain. Found a blue butterfly in there. We can make a chain out of A little bit of hemp would be nice. Oh, I know what would be really nice. If I can put my finger on some wax thread like we use for when we're binding a book, that'll be nice. We put some of this away so we don't have too much clutter on y'all. Y'all know I craft all over this desk, right? And I'm doing 5 things at once because that's my style too. See if I can keep that glare off. Yeah. That's Church Lady. She's the inspiration for today, for the doll that I'm going to dress in 2 minutes. After I get out of this rabbit hole of just showing that shirt. So I'm just going to take a little of this twine and go around the collar with the key on it. Because I want it there. And when it's on a page, it can dangle. I like 3-dimensional or objects that are interactive in my journals. So I'm going to keep it real simple. Try to get it all up under that collar. If I would have thought of it first, I could have got it during that fold process. So what I'm going to do is glue it up underneath here. Now I want to make one and play with some of my jewelry making kit and make a chain. But for today, this will work. This will work. And I'm not going to decorate the card. Just want to show you ladies a little way you can send your husband a note or your daddy a note today. Alicia, with that beautiful dinner you got, you might want to, at his plate on the table, put a little card with a little sentiment on it that's made out of the shirt. That's cute. That'd be a cute idea. Y'all let me know if that's too much, but MS.D. she likes extra. She likes extra. Okay. Snip that off. That's cute. Could have let it dangle a little bit more. Put a jump ring on it. Could have. That's cute, guys. I'm feeling it. Feeling it. Oh, got a big glare on y'all. And let's do that. Cute, cute, cute. Extra is good. Thanks, Cheryl. All right, now to what I was supposed to be doing. I love this little black one. I'm going to glue them on the bottom of a page. The black one will definitely get its tie, its cowrie shell tie. I'm going to glue them on my idea journal. All right, down that rabbit hole. Back to my doll. do her real quick and call that a warm-up. So here's my church lady. She's going in my journal Bible. She's the inspiration really for today. Sorry about that glare, y'all. Find a way to get that off of you. Where we're at 50 minutes. Okay. Got about 10 minutes to get y'all done. That's my church lady. She's going in my Bible journal. But she inspired me to want to make a dress. And so that's where the shirts came from, folding out of paper. I folded a dress out of paper. And then because I like a little comfortable dress when I'm dressing, I said I want to make a blue jean dress. And this is what I came up with if I haven't lost it and all that stuff. Here's a little blue jean dress with the fringes. For us being Israelites, you know, we wear our fringes. And thus, I said, oh, I got to make a doll to put it on. And that's why when you came in, you saw me playing with making a doll. So I could get her on with her fringes. She's looking good. That's Sunday's best. But here's Casual MS.D. So I just wanted to... I was making that doll just so I could put that dress on her. And then while I was looking, look what I found. Found another piece of that mud cloth. Now, you know I want to make a dress out of that. So that will be something I work on today. And I'll show it to you guys next week. But there's the little dress for the doll. So I'm trying to see, do I want to glue this dress on or make it so that it comes on and off. I love the fringes. That's what it's all about. I don't know where my daughter's at. She's not here today. If she saw those fringes, she'd be excited. So what I think I'm going to do is play like a paper doll and make this so it can come on and off. And one of the other things I was thinking was for this doll was maybe really give her one of the heads of the dolls I had drew. I mean, the faces I had drew. I just want to see something real quick. Now I'm playing. It's MS.D down the rabbit hole. So a lot of times I'm playing around, painting faces and things like that. Just playing with images. This one did get a little roughed up. But I want to see something. Because I always say I'm always drawing heads and faces. I want to see if I can put this on this doll. If the idea works. I hope I photocopied that so I have that those images. This is a big rabbit hole, you guys. Anything that I'm trying to do always leads me to thinking of other things. And so my craft time, which is my therapeutic relaxation time, generally is hours and generally is full of all kinds of things. That's why the desk is always full. I'm always playing with 3 or 4 or 5 things at once. Let's see if that'll work out. Gotta bring it down a little bit more. Maybe if I, is she a better size this way? Still looking before I cut too much. Oh my goodness. That would be cuter. Sorry, Dolly. But if I cut it down and make this a little girl in this dress, that will be too cute. Can you see what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, I like that. I like the thought of making a little girl. So let's get the dress where I can put it on any form that I have, because I can cut all of them out. All I'm going to do is take this piece of scrap, which is just a piece of folder that's left over from making the doll, actually. Trace this and kind of cut it out. This was my first rough draft, so this is a prototype. So later today, after the live, I will be making this dress properly. But I wanted to bring you guys on in and see what really goes on in this craft room and warm up with you all. I guess I didn't have to trace this. I could have glued it onto here. And then it would have been interchangeable. I want to make the little parts that fold over though. So let's do that. So if we want to fold it on our arms or the shoulder, these little tabs. You guys remember playing with paper dolls, or am I so old that I'm the only one playing with paper dolls? I love dolls of all forms, so I definitely played with paper dolls. Those tabs could be longer. My granddaughter, I bought her a paper doll set a couple years ago. And she hadn't played with them, but now she loves them. So I'm just going to glue that right on. This is that Fabrifix, so you know we can glue almost anything with it. Yeah, sure. Me too. I loved all kinds of dolls though, so. And still, I have dolls around and I love giving them to my granddaughters. Just so I can buy them. I have one here in the craft room that none of the girls like. They call her ugly. But she stays with me in the craft room, so I guess she's my doll. Still playing with dolls. Okay, that trace was bigger than the dress, but that's alright. I'll cut it out. Don't want glue on her fringes. I want the fringes to move. And biblically, I should have a little blue lace around the hem just before the fringes. You know, in the Bible where it tells us to put our fringes on. I've been trying to do that. Me and my daughter are trying to dress that way, putting fringes on our clothes and being more mindful of some of the old things that we did as servants of God. So I'm going to add a little blue. Julie Nothing Collectors certainly does. Oh, I don't know her. Do you know her channel name? What's her channel name? So we're supposed to have a little blue ribbon around the hem of our garments as Israelites, and then your fringes. So let's let this blue jean dress, which you will find MS.D in any day. And, oh, can you guys see that? Look like that. That's one of the reasons I love playing with these paper crafts is you get to design and do things easily, cheaply. Material to buy material here in Seattle to make the dress or the fringes is quite pricey. I can buy the garments already made cheaper than I can sew them. Which wasn't true when I lived on the East Coast in New Jersey. When I was growing up, I made a lot of my clothes because I sewed a lot. But once I got out here, that was a different story. Ooh, wait till my daughter sees that. Let me cut it out. The Nuttery Collectors. Oh, I gotta look that up. Do they have any dolls of color in that collection? That's why I'm always making and drawing things. Is I like things with a little culture to them. My culture. I'm gonna make these tabs longer. Make the tabs long. I can always cut them down after I get the doll, decide which way I'm going with the doll, so I make them extra long so it'll go around any size doll. Hey Jasmine, how are you? Look what I got. Let me show you my doll dress. Inspired by the church lady. Oh, you missed. I made shirts and everything. Got a shirt with a cowrie shell on it. Now I'm down another rabbit hole. Making a doll with a blue jean dress with fringes. Now pay these fringes, these tabs no mind. Check out my dress. I'm feeling this dress. Let me get these fringes loose. It's all about the fringes. Yeah, blue jean dress with fringes. I threw the shirt that I made somewhere to the side here, Jasmine. We made shirts today. Folded origami style shirts that I got from a fellow crafter. Tracy over at Mindless Crafting. Started that whole rabbit hole wanting to play with doll clothes. Got a little glue on that, so I just was pulling the fringes up so I could cut this bottom part off. Here we go. Oh, I like that dress. I could see me wearing this. You know what I mean? Let's see, where's that doll? We were gonna put her head anyway. Haven't made her body. Let's see about you. This one. These tab placements will have to be changed for you. If I was going to put it on you, I need to see the paper you made. I know it was created. That paper was one of my shirts that I photocopied. Yes, it was very creative. I photocopied one of my shirts. Now, she's all right. Where's the head we was going to use that I really liked? Here it is. And I want to do a little inking after I see if this fits her. And probably later I'll draw a body for her. So this tab needs to go all together. Okay, this is a rough idea of her. I'm going to have to redo that face because I do want to do a little girl with this dress on now. Just tightening up some things. So this is a prototype, and I will work it out. Y'all see what kind of crafter I am? Get things everywhere. Because I want to make that face again where that rip isn't in there. But I liked it better on a bigger doll head. So that I will fix and give her some legs and stuff. But her little dress, can y'all see the dress? Okay. Inking has to happen, has to happen. All right. Just tone that down with a little ink. I like this little dress. This is the first time I've done this. So you guys got to see me creating the prototype for things that I will make. Ooh, let's put a little blue on those fringes. Yes. I know. Doesn't this sister look good? Now that's called Sunday best. She was my inspiration today. Okay. I'm feeling bad about this doll's neck. I tell ya, I tell ya. Oh, Libby, oh, well, enjoy your dinner. I hope your husband appreciate that great sounding dinner you're making. Thanks for dropping by, Libby. Oh, that was Felicia who was making the dinner for her husband, but thanks for dropping by, Libby. right. I want to thank you all for coming and warming up with me. I hope you have a great day with your husbands and fathers, and that we celebrate the men in our lives. Now that little doll has to get her neck a little paint. She might need a chain like that shirt we made. Just looking for a brush. We're almost there. Let's fix her neck a little bit. Definitely gonna paint her face, head again, and give her a body, but we did get the dress made, and that's what it was about, me playing with the idea of making a paper doll dress. And there we have one. Can you see it? Can you see it? Imagine some arms. Which I will make a body for her later. She's a happy girl, so let's throw her hands up in praise. Yes, Lord. This is doing too much. I'm always playing on paper. Okay. So you get an idea of that dress. I should buy one and make my... Yes, you should. Yes, you should. That hat would look good, and you should definitely do it. So here's the paper dress. That was the inspiration for the blue jean dress. And where did... Oh, here's the shirt we made. The other shirt we made, I should say. The black shirt. Try to clean up a little bit so you can see what we made. And I'm going to thank you all for coming and warming up with me. And tell you, dear hearts, you're special. And I will see you next week for Warm Up Sunday with MS.D. Get that collar popped. There it is. All right, dear hearts, I'm going to say bye for now. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Yeah, she's worshiping, Cheryl. Have a great day, you guys.